Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, Only One. So, time to open another figure, a different one this time. This is stunning Steve Austin. And, yeah, something different. What really pulled me in on this figure was not only the price, which was really good. I think I got it from Whole Shebang, was it? It came with this belt, you see. That TV belt reminds me of Tully Blanchard when he was in the Horsemen. But look at that. I knew Steve Austin was a TV title holder, but he obviously had the TV title when it was that older belt. But having said that, the other TV title I always thought looked quite old, like it could have come from a bygone era. Perhaps it did, and it was recycled. But I first saw Booker T holding that one. Of course, the Booker T figure that you might remember I have already reviewed came with that TV belt. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. I used to love that TV belt. But anyway, this figure here, obviously, everybody knows Stone Cold Steve Austin. I was always aware that he was Stunning Steve because I was told that way back when I started watching the Attitude Era. A friend of mine told me he used to be in WCW, and I swear to God, actually, I recognised him. There's a very good chance, I'm like 99.9% sure I saw him on WCW's Power Hour, which I watched way before I got into the WWF, and I actually didn't know what I was watching. I didn't even know it was WCW. I just saw it and thought, oh my God, this is awesome. I was glued to the screen. Then I saw the World Wrestling Federation, and then the rest is history. I got into wrestling. But this is pretty cool. This is before the Hollywood Blondes, though, from what I know. This is the first era of Stunning Steve. He had a long ponytail, and wait until you see the shorts he wears. They're like trunks, but they're so of the era. They've got that 90s look, Saved by the Bell. That pattern? Classic 90s pattern, which is great. So that's why I really wanted to buy this. It's like history, isn't it? It's of the era. It's Steve Austin, and it comes with that TV belt. Brucey bonus. He had his hair cut a little bit shorter when he tag teamed with Brian Pillman, and he was part of the Hollywood Blondes. That's right, that tag team. Oh, if you want to see a really good WCW Steve Austin match, watch the Hollywood Blondes versus the Horsemen. I think it's at a Clash of Champions or something like that. Brilliant match. Just shows how hard they went in the ring, man. They went at it. Brilliant wrestling action. So there you go. Every legend has a beginning. Have a read of that. Pause it there, folks. This is number 100. Let's get him open. Oh, these are the other figures you can get in this collection. All of them rocking a title belt of some significance. Yeah, man, let's do it. What do I see? I can open it from the top. Oh, for God's sake, I've just been faffing around with the side. God almighty. What a tit. So here he is, and admire the robe he's wearing. That's like, for someone as revolutionary as Steve Austin became, a Stone Cold and all that. He was very anti the original establishment of wrestling, but he's wearing. Not that he didn't respect the likes of Ric Flair and others, but you know what I'm saying. He was like kind of counterculture, but he's rocking a robe there like the classics did. Almost slightly Ravishing Rick style-y, but loads of people wore robes. Greg Valentine, Ric Flair, dozens. But that's pretty cool that he has that. There's that TV belt. It's Tully Blanchard, man. If I ever get a Tully figure or an Arn Anderson figure, I'll be putting this on them. TV belt was just like the US belt, and the Intercontinental belt. Good wrestlers wore it. You had to put on a show. That's been pinned down by sellotape. Be careful, guys. Sellotape on there. It's free. Mattel, I personally wouldn't have packaged it like that, Mattel. Oh, he's got two other alternative hands there, which I'll leave that for now. See if I feel inclined to put them on later. I mean, this is just for my ever-growing wrestling shelf. I've just got a load of classic wrestlers all together, and he definitely fits the bill. I love Steve Austin, but obviously as Stone Cold, and I love WCW, so this is had to get this figure. It's a blue leather, sorry, it's a red leather belt, that as well. It's interesting, isn't it? There's the ponytail. He was so good though. I think he obviously struggled after a neck injury. He became more of a brawler in style, but he used to be, technically excellent, pretty good. A technical wrestler. In the same vein as all of the greats. Probably not as aerial as Shawn Michaels, but definitely in that ballpark. Owen, Brett, all those guys wrestled hard and well. But that neck injury did not affect his career, man, didn't it? He still kept working. Get down, boy. Texas rattlesnake. Let's get the robe off. And this is the Elite line. Always very good figures, the Elite line. Don't like that, though. Yeah, just one of those things, isn't it? The robe will cover it, but yeah, I don't think I'll be displaying them without the robe. But let's have a look at this belt then. Yeah, man. I don't really know much about this belt, only that Tully Blanchard wore it, or had hold of it. There was like a monopoly on the belts during the days of the Horsemen. It was like the World, the TV, and the tag team belts were all snagged by the Andersons, the Blanchards, and Flair. So that's all I know about it. It's not like I have any kind of like other affiliation. This was way before my time, all this stuff with stunning Steve Austin. But these trunks, then look at that, man. That's just of the time, isn't it? I love it. It's alright, 'cause we'll be saved by the bell. That's always what I always think about, Saved by the Bell. With that pattern. It's just like the 90s, isn't it? Or like, I don't know, Disney something or other. Disney show, I don't know. Something in the 90s by Disney, wasn't it? But, yeah, man. He had a great career in the end, didn't he? It's amazing when you watch his early matches as Stunning Steve, you just think, wow, he could have amounted to nothing, but he obviously had the ambition, the talent, and whatever else is needed to become the best in the business. His posture's a bit weird. Look at that. It's like it looks like he's constipated or got something stuck up his ass. Do I need to just Do I need to just change the pose somehow? I could do with some foot stands for these 6-inch figures, man. Like these ones. I need to speak to my man Ian Butler. I could do with something like that, but in 6-inch scale. Right. Pretty cool, man. There's not much more I can say. Articulation. Yeah, there's no pins or anything on there. I could have him holding the belt over that horrible chest articulation. Look at that. That ab crunch. I put the thing back up. Hang on. Let's change the hands. Why not? Oh, let's have a look at the emblems here. What is that? It's interesting, isn't it? And on the back, couldn't tell when it was in the packaging. Steve, I was Stunning Steve. Fair dues. So I've got him in that kind of pose now, the hands out pose, the hitman type thing, So you could pose him like that as well. I'm having trouble getting him to stand, man. That's bloody a nightmare. There you go. I've bent his knees a little bit. There you go. How about that? What do you reckon, Harry? Is that worth opening? Yeah, I thought I'd do that to keep it a little bit different. I was going to open the great... Stand tall. Oh, yeah. Right, I was going to open the Great Muta, the NWO Muta, but I'm going to leave that because we've had quite a bit of NWO stuff of late. So I thought I'd go back to some classic WCW, Steve Austin look and attire, and also vintage belts like that. That's pretty cool, man, that TV belt. Loving that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this episode of Only One Kenobi, WWE Wednesday. Or in the case of Stunning Steve Austin, WCW Wednesday. Except that doesn't work because the WWE works out well because Wednesday spelled W-E. You kind of get what I'm talking about. Oh, shut up talking about that, boys. I didn't even know if he spoke like that back then. He probably didn't, did he? He was a bit more aggressive as Stone Cold, but I wonder how he gave an interview. He would have been arrogant, that's for sure, because he obviously has that arrogant persona, doesn't he? But, wow. Good stuff, man. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.